4 different lights with 5 different ways to make them look, and it's all interchangeable. You want to learn what I'm talking about? Let's do it. How you doing, everybody? My name is Justin Schwarz, and I'm here on behalf of Ape Labs, and today we are going to talk about how you can change the look of your Ape Labs lights by simply changing out the Fresnel lens or just simply changing out the optics. You can do this with the Ape Labs Maxi, the Ape Labs Mini, the Ape Labs Can, and the Coin, and we're going to show you exactly how to do it today. First, what we're going to do is we're going to go through each light and we'll show you exactly how to do it. Basically the same on the Maxi and Mini. We're going to show you the Can as well, and then we'll show you kind of what the beams look like. What you need is real simple. You need a 2mm hex screw for the Maxi or the Mini, and for the Can, you simply just need to do it with your hand. So we're going to show you how to do that, and then what we'll do simply is just show you the difference between the way that it comes versus the way that it's going to look after. The Ape Labs Maxi, by default, comes with 15-degree optic lenses. So inside this light here, you have 3 LED diodes. Each one is going to have a 15-degree diode, which is going to give you, about a 20-degree beam angle and field spread. But you can change that. Ape Labs has optics available at 10, 15, 25, and 45 degrees. The larger the optic lens is, the wider the wash is going to go. So you can kind of turn your Maxi, which is typically just a standard uplight, into a wash light with a 45-degree wide angle lens kit. Really easy to do. It's just 4 screws. You just have to buy the optics, and it's quick and easy to interchange them out. Ape Labs Ape Light Mini comes with a 15-degree optic as well, and you can change that out to a 25 or a 15. A lot of people like the 25 degrees on the Mini because it does make it wider and it will be easier to use as an uplight, giving you more coverage that way. So that can be done as well, and you can change that out. And then, of course, you have your Can, which, like I said earlier, you don't need any tools for, but we'll show you exactly how to remove that and change out the optics now, and let's then show you what it looks like. All right, so while we show you the Maxi first, this is a Maxi with 15-degree optics. I wanna be sure to show you the correct way to actually place this against the wall. So single diode always goes closest to the wall. That allows the dual diodes here to actually come up from the farther angle, and it gives you much better and more even coverage. So this is your 15-degree beam angle, and this is it on the ground. But if we take a look at it like this, you see the distance that it goes, and it looks great, of course, but you may want this to be a bit wider. So let's take a look at what it looks like with 25 and then a 45. This is the 25, and as you can already see, it's a lot wider. Covers more space here on from your left to your right. If we pull it up again, you look at the Ape, it's definitely covering a larger area compared to that 15-degree optics one that we just saw before. And then we'll go with the wide angle with the 45. I'll show you that now. Okay, and this is the wide angle version, and a lot of people will use this for a wash on top of speakers or actually on a stand, but way wider than your 15 and even the 25. And if I pick it up here and we put it up against the Ape, I mean, it's covering an even wider area here comparatively. So just wanted to show you a quick example, do a quick demo of the Maxi so you can kind of see what you're dealing with once you change out those optics. Let's check out the Mini. All right, so this is the Mini with a 15. If I pick it up, I like to show it like that. In this environment, shows it a little bit better. Look at the Ape as our comparison, right? This is a standard 15, and then I'll show it to you with the 25. I think with the Mini, I think going to the 25 makes the most sense. Doing a single 45 to me, not really something that I would do, so I'm not going to show it. But this is with a 25, and this, if you're looking to purchase an Ape Light Mini, this is going to give you a field angle that's going to look more like the Ape Light Maxi. And if we look at our Ape Labs monkey here, you can see it's much wider with the single 25 optic instead of the 15. All right, and now we'll show you the can. All right, so if you've seen the can before, it's got the beautiful Fresnel lens, which gives you this V shape, and looks great. But if you want to use it in more of a traditional uplight sense, you want to put the optic on. So this is a can with a 15-degree optic, and basically turns it into a Mini. Now you have a can that is going to give you the same look as a Mini and a Maxi in a lot of ways as well. And if we pick it up just to kind of show you, there you go. So instead of it being the standard Fresnel lens, this is now what you have. And now you've been able to turn all of your lights into different types of lights, which is going to make you and allow you to create with more flexibility. All right, everybody, so what did you think? Yes, you can change out your optics. You can turn your can into a Mini. You can turn your Ape Light Maxi into a wide wash. You can turn your Mini into a Maxi, basically. And all you have to do is take out 4 screws on the uplights and just swap out the optics. With the can, just pull the top off and drop an optic in there. Really pretty simple and straightforward. One thing to note though, if you are watching this video and you have the original V1 lights, the only optics that are available now are the V2 optics, and they do not fit. So unfortunately, if you have V1 lights, you're not going to be able to participate with this. But V2 people, this is your chance to change up your light, change up your look. We really appreciate you watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them down below. We love to answer questions. Make sure you're checking out Ape Labs at apelabs.com, and also consider subscribing to our channel here. We'd love to see you back here again. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed making it. And as I always like to say, Auf Wiedersehen, everyone. Bye-bye.